to my channel. My name is Amy. I am glad you are here today. On this episode, we're going to be talking about spending money, saving, and how to spend wisely. Disclaimer, I am not an accountant, neither am I a financial advisor. This is just based on my personal knowledge and experience. So, disclaimer. Let's talk about saving money. A few videos from last week, a couple of weeks ago, we did talk about starting a business, how to start small, and how to build with the little you have. And I had this episode I was going to do for kids, but then again, I figured it's best for the adults considering you're giving the kids money. It's about growing money smart for kids. And we're going to explain how you can learn about money, no matter how small it is, how you can save. From saving your allowance to saving a budget or a capital for that business you're starting. I didn't want to start a financial episode telling you, okay, we have $100 to start a business, and you're thinking, wait a minute, I have $20, how do I start? So I'm starting really, really small. I'm starting from the $50, the $100, as well as the $25. So here is it. Money. Money is a part of life, but learning how to use it, that's the superpower. Having the money, yes, but using it wisely, that is what we're going to learn. That is what we're going to practice, regardless of how small it is, because we're trying to stretch the little we have. So, I am an 8-year-old. Let's pretend I am 8. And I have to save my allowance. We're starting really small because my audience, my friends, families, brothers, sisters here on this channel, I'm hoping that whatever information I'm sharing here, regardless of how small or big it may be, it's of value to you or someone you know. That's the point of this channel. That's it. Just to help in any way I can. So what is money? We use it to buy things. Money is a tool. That's it. That's all money is. Money is a tool. It helps us get by, buying groceries, clothes, shoes, whatever we need. That's what it's for. And we earn it by doing work. I know every now and then we have to explain to the little ones how we make the money and how it doesn't grow on a tree. So we want to teach them at an early stage how to save. While we are teaching them how to save, they're going to grow up and understand the use of money and how to save their money. When I was little, I did not have that training. I just got money and I just spent it whenever I got some, it gets in my pocket, I spend it. The moment it gets in my pocket, I spend it. And I have learned over the years, you cannot do that. As a teenager, it was something I did. Growing up, I just figured it's with me. The money is meant to be spent. I hear that a lot, and I just blow the entire thing. You can't do that personally. You cannot do that with your business. Definitely with your business, because you always want to have some money stashed aside for emergencies, personally or for your business. Don't try and invest your entire capital in the product you're selling or in the service you're rendering. Try to save something for marketing. Try to save something for when stuff come up. You have to save some money for your staff if you have to pay your staff, but that's a big business. We're starting really small. Very, very small. So if right now you can't afford to pay a staff, you're one man standing. Just go ahead and do as much as you can do all by yourself. Back to money. While you're saving money, how is the easiest and fastest way to do it? Of course, you can't save a lot if you don't make a lot. That's common sense. I can't save a lot because I don't make a lot. So if I am making $50 a month, I would have to figure out how to save from that $50. If I'm making $50 a month, this is what I'm gonna do. I would have to make sure all of my expenses are met. This includes my rent. This includes my utility bills and anything else, medical bills, all of the above. For the little kids, I'm 8 years old, my little allowance, I'm making sure I'm able to buy whatever I need from my $50 allowance, or if that's your salary, your $50 salary. Keep in mind while you're spending on that expense, you're trying to put some aside. It doesn't have to be big. It might be $2 a month, just $2. If you're putting away just $2 a month, when you're done building, when you're done putting money towards your rent or your expenses, or for a kid, you're done buying your toys for the month, your clothes, shoes, everything you need. Keep in mind that I'm talking about need right now. While you're done doing that, you have disciplined yourself to know every month $2 has to go to savings. If it's just 50 cents that's going to savings, guess what? You have disciplined yourself. Now 50 cents is going to savings. It's small, yes, but we all have to start step by step, little by little. Rome was not built in a day. That's what saving is. Trying to save doesn't mean I have a lot of money. Oh, I'm trying to save. No, if it's just $2 I can save a month, that's all I can save a month, because I am not making a lot to save a lot. So if it's just $2, put that aside. At the end of the year, you have $24. That's progress, right? It sounds very little, but the more you can put away, the more you get at the end of the year. You are saving that for a rainy day. You're not saving that to go on vacation. You're not saving that to squander on, for the little kids, just blow it on toys. So I was talking about the saving. While you're saving this $2 a month, you have taken care of your expense. If you have more than $2 to save, even better. You have more to save at the end of the year. But while you're putting together your expense sheet, including a vacation in the expense sheet does not count. That is not an expense. Your rent and your utility bills, those are your expense. Your expenses, vacation and miscellaneous items, those we put under a want list. So you make sure I have $50 a month. After paying my rent and all of that, I have $20 left. You can put $10 and save it, and the remaining 10 you can splurge and eat out or go take that vacation. But then you are saving to eat out. You're saving to, if eating out every week we cut out of my saving, I will not eat out every week. I will not. But I may eat out once a month. If I buy dinner for myself once a month, then it doesn't cut into the money I'm trying to put away. I'm trying to save. That would be the wise decision. If I have to eat out every week and then it's cutting into my saving, that's not a wise decision. It's not a wise decision. So try to keep that in mind when you're saving. Oh, I don't have any money. There's a reason why. The reason is because your expense is more. That's the number one reason you don't have any money. If I'm a student and I have to rent a place and it costs an arm and a leg and my salary or my allowance cannot cover it, I cannot get that place. I have to go live with family members, if you have any, and if you don't, it's okay. Get a roommate. That way you are not stressing and straining, trying to get by every day. You're more relaxed. and not worrying about finances, because worrying about money does take a toll on our health. It does take a toll on our day-to-day well-being. You know, we're working morning to night, working all day, just trying to get by. So that's my personal advice. Try to save. I'm very frugal. I would save. I would not squander everything on a dress when I have a perfectly good dress in the closet I can wear to that event. I don't have to buy a new dress because there is an event. I don't have to buy a new dress because there is a wedding or something coming up. No. The one I wore at the last wedding is good enough for the next one. So just keep that in mind. Vacation is a luxury, it's not a need. Save some money, put it aside, and you'll be able to afford that vacation. I'll be able to afford that vacation. If I'm planning a trip, I start saving, I put the money aside. If I cannot afford the trip, then it has to be next year. I save towards it and I can take the trip. So my advice would be save, 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 and don't be afraid to save. I've heard someone tell me, if I save so much, what if something happens to me and I don't get to spend the money? You know, you only live once, you know, spend. I mean, I do understand that. I understand that part. But do it wisely, you know, in moderation. Don't get your check today and squander the entire thing the next day. Try to live, try to enjoy every day and not worrying about tomorrow. It's good to save, but also enjoy the day. Enjoy yourself. While you're enjoying yourself, put something aside. It's just a little, 25 cents, 50 cents. It adds up. Put it aside. Thank you for watching. You have a good day.